Hey everyone, and welcome back to Lemmings Plus 3D. A little bit unfortunate last video. I tested the sound before I recorded and then it didn't capture the in-game sound during the actual recording, so I don't really know what went wrong there. Hopefully it works this time. Anyway, Ultimate Lemger Warrior. Now, it's an indoor circus level. That's interesting. One lemming is allowed to die. So it's all one big circus tent. That's really cool. So what's going on here? Oh, I didn't understand how it was. I see now. There are three paths that the lemmings are going to be running along. What's this? But there's only one exit. There's another deflector block down there. What's going on? I can't see anything here. What's happening? So there's a big death pit right in front of the exit there. There's death at the back here as well. By the looks of it, okay. I'm sure there's so there's another splitter down there. Well, I have no idea what this is looking at. That's not much better. This won't actually raise camera 4. Why is that? Because it's stuck under there. Okay, there's quite a lot going on here, I suppose. Only one guy's allowed to die. So the lemmings that split, they're not coming out in 3 directions. They're only coming out in 2. So yeah, no one's going through the middle, are they? So the first thing that happens is that lemmings come along 2 paths and they just bounce around here and get stuck. What does that mean? So they've got this. You might be able to climb up that and land safely, so I can probably send someone ahead. There are deflector blocks, but if you've got a climber, the climber is not turning on this. And what happens if they turn around and then go back down? What have we got here? I really hope you guys can see what's going on, because I can barely see what's happening. So the lemmings, like, say they bash through, well, they can't bash, like they dig down or whatever. They will go down and they will bounce around. Is there a deflector block here? No, they just fall straight down. But there is a deflector block then into this splitter. But sadly, some of them, no, none of them will go back there. Right? What? I wish I could see what's happening here. Ugh. Okay, it's just a dead end. So they'll very slowly filter their way out the middle, and then it looks like it's just a big long build, right? From the middle down at the bottom, just build. Okay, that's good and all, but yeah, see, we have a problem with it would be nice to send someone ahead, but we can't really send a climber on his own. Excuse me. Oh, a bit of a sneeze there. I have to try and edit that out. So I can't just dig down before they hit the splitter, can I? Oh, let's see. Oh. Right, if I try and dig before they hit the splitter, no, because that's just a big death drop. So one of these groups can escape by digging down, and the other one can escape by just bombing through here, and then they'll all end up in the same place. But that's the one death that I'm allowed. I want to try and understand how I take advantage of having a climber in order to shortcut someone so that I can get everything done quicker. So what happens if the first lemming that comes out is a climber and he hits this just before he hits this splitter? Like, would he come out the front? And if he does he survive? Because that could be a way to just short circuit a lemming. A bit of a sneaky, cheeky way. Because that's a ceiling, right? Yeah, and then no, he goes backwards. And because he's gone backwards, he's going to die, right? Yeah, he did. And that guy also died, so that's clearly not it. That was quite the drop. Yeah, he ended up down here. Okay. So I think there's nothing I can really do right there. So let's say that I climbed a lemming over here. Hold on, I just want to check. What happens if I climb them back up towards the splitter? It's no good. Well, they'll get back up there, but for nothing will happen. This might be survivable if one climbs over. Just concerned that he's going to get to here and climb above this, and that is no good. Yeah, that's just a big drop, and he's not in the middle. I don't know what I could do about that. Doesn't seem to be anything you could do. Maybe I could build a lemming over and then somehow, yeah, we'll send the final lemming to just build. That way he gets over, but he's not a climber, and hopefully I have a spare builder. No, that's no good. Huh, well, never mind then on that. Also, when I dig through here, are they all safe? Yeah, they are. Okay. It's getting someone ahead on his own that seems to be the big problem here. I only have 2 destructive skills, and I've got these groups together, and they both need a destructive skill to escape. That's really my main problem here. So I can't let someone escape with a destructive skill. Now, maybe I had that lemming build again when he ended up on here, to try and get to this. I mean, it's worth a try, right? Like, I just let the game run there a bit so that when I restart it will, what am I trying to say? When I restart, I got some time to reposition the camera and stuff. Yeah, good enough. So here I'm hoping to avoid a deadly fall. That's why I did this. Yes, it worked. Now this should get me into this splitter. It does. And here we go. Now I need to try and figure out where I need to start building. Why can you not? Okay, so a builder goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I want to start quite early on here. In fact, maybe I start now, right? I think I get quite a bit of distance here. Oops, okay. Need to start a bit later than that. Gonna start you over here instead. There we go. Well, this is no good. Camera problems. There you are. Is that enough? Don't look like I've got enough height here. See, I thought I could build up from the bottom, but I'm actually slightly... You know, I'm pretty close. Maybe I just needed to start from slightly further back. Right, so where did I start from? Maybe I start from just where I'm in line with those. Right, maybe that's it. There we go. Should just miss that ceiling. There we go. If this doesn't work, then that implies I need to be building from like there. I have to move forward a bit because of the sloped ceiling. Does this work? Yes, it does. Great. So I think that's all I need. Where do I want to dig these guys? This bit here. And then there we go, and that should get these guys all through. Oh, they're already there. Well, that's fine. What is even happening here? Well, I assume they're all going to make it. Something happened and they've all made it. Was that intended? Probably. Like, I can't tell with this level. So they're all just filtering slowly. They're bouncing back and forth a fairly short loop into the splitter. Yeah, here we go. Last one should make it at some point. Has to go around the longest route. There he is. Cool. Yeah, like all of these indoor levels, could have used a little bit more space to push the camera around in. It's quite tight, that makes it difficult to see with the camera. That's my only complaint there. Wafer thin. So looking at the moment like a bit of a 2D level, but we'll see. Allowed to lose 3 lemmings. I've got 3 turners. The old trick can't be used where I then, like, 2 turners come down here, bounce off of the cake, build, and then, yeah, use the final turner on top of the cake. That's not a thing that I can do here. Are there any other deflector blocks? Only other ones are these. But again, there's no builders, so that is no use. So why do I have 3 turners? That's kind of an important question. I think I need to block the crowd here. I have only 2 bashers. I have 2 diggers. Interesting, it looks like there is steel here. That implies that I can dig down. There's actually a gap there. Implies I can get climbers to just dig down these bits. Probably. Then we have the old problem with a one-way wall. Again, this is a climber-proof thing, which is quite interesting. Why is it climber-proof? How many blockades are there in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got 2 bashers, 2 diggers, and a bomber. And I have to use that combination. I've got to get people over here. What's the deal with that? How do I turn someone round here? Well, if they try to go on the top, oh, I see, they automatically bounce. If I have a climber here, he automatically turns around, and then he can turn around here, and then he can blow up or something. So, okay, that's fine. I think this is just a simple, he says. So I've got an idea. I don't think I need more than 3 climbers though, for what I'm planning. Oh, this is annoyingly timed. I want the second guy to be the digger here, but I want to watch out for who's going to get there first. There we go. And this was pretty close. There we are. Now I want all this to happen, but I need a safe fall for the final climber. It's probably way too fast here. That's sort of what I was hoping. So this guy needs to have dug out half of this by the time he gets there, and this is way too soon. Yeah. Far, far too soon. Okay, well, oh, I'm doing it the other way around this time, no worries. So we'll take him up. We'll sort the blocker out first. There we go, so we're sending someone up now, much later. Not sure where the turner is ever going to come in useful, to be honest. Maybe you just never use the turners here. Looks like I needed to wait even longer. Yeah, I did. Okay, fine. Now. Still a bit too soon. Yep. I'm not really timing this very well. I haven't thought of a good way to gauge how far I am. Okay, looking at this guy, I think when he gets a bit closer. Here we go. Oh no, I didn't want to turn. Well, I'm slightly turned, never mind. Yeah, this is a bit better. Yeah, look at that, perfect. Now I want this guy to bash out the crowd here. Question is, where am I going to use the bomber? That's the tricky one. He may end up climbing all the way back up. He is. Okay. I'm intrigued as to what happens with this guy though. Yep, so he just hits a block. So I'll bash through one of these. This guy's going to dig down here all the way. How do I bomb out the last one is the question. So I'd actually like to just dig through this. No, I can climb up and bomb when he's slightly climbed up, because I have got extra climbers. To deal with this though, it's almost like I need 2 digs. One to come all the way down. Because what do I have left? A basher. I've got 3 obstacles and I've got 3 digging tools. And I can't get to this straight there. Like, I can dig this one out, but I can't dig this one out. I can only bomb it, and I can't lift anyone above the wafer thin floor, is the problem. Unless this guy is going to turn someone to the side. They're going to fall down and they're going to bomb that out while they're falling, which is why we have a turner. And that is in fact, he's not going to do it. He's going to dig down, but I'm going to send 2 up. That's why I've got 2 more climbers. Yep, so he's going to dig down there. Okay, I think I got it, but yikes. This guy, I can finish him off first. So I was thinking there must be some sort of 3D mechanic here, and there is. There we go, we'll do that with them. You, my friend, are going to dig out the remainder of this. How do I time this? This is going to be a nightmare to time. Well, that clearly wasn't it. Fortunately, the rest of the level can just be replayed at this point until I get to this step. Nope, that was too late. Well, I think I've got this. This should be possible. Very, very precise though. But I mean, you know, you can't really do it any other way, right? Like, it's going to be precise, this idea, no matter how you implement it. Come on. And then he slows down. Well, that's almost right. I want to do it just before he falls off the edge, it seems. Well, that wasn't clear at all. I don't know why I did that in that view. And by doing that, I actually missed me getting it right. So if you wanted to see that in action, then I'm very sorry. You didn't get to see it at all. Anyway, that worked, so that should be it. A very interesting idea. Pretty tricky. What is it? There we go, it's Alt Q. Probably could have replayed that and showed you it working, but never mind. You'll just have to imagine it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, cool idea, tough to execute. What are we on? Level 58. Entanglement. Oh. Lemgo in space. Two paths here that seem somewhat similar but aren't the same. Wow, I'm allowed to lose 25 lemmings. That's quite a lot. Entanglement, I'd like to imply that the two paths aren't going to be totally separated, but I have no turners and there are probably no deflector blocks hiding. I can't see any in white, except that one, but I don't know if that really counts. That is interesting though, that actually there is. That's not just a straight line. Similarly, that's jutting out there as well. Why are they jutting out, these paths? There's no need for them to jut out, right? Well, I see no other way. I see no way of actually getting them to stand on those little bits, and it doesn't really matter. So, alright, so what's going on here? We have two separate paths for our lemmings, and as far as I can tell, no way to fit them on the same. You can build over this and put them all on one path, but how do you then stop the lemmings? You would have to use 3 bombers, like bomb to make a block, that hopefully they stop against and then like bomb a third one there. If you do that, do you have enough to complete the level? I think you do. But it uses... Doing that uses a builder to build over this, so it's important to see. Both of these cannot really bash through here. That's quite interesting. White looks like a much worse path. What have you got to do? You've got to get through, and there's one obstacle. I think that can be built over. Then you've got this obstacle, and then it's sort of the same as black. But black, as far as I can tell, yeah, doesn't have that same problem. So, how do I deal with this? Maybe he bashes, and then he bombs, and that gets him up there. Oh, I bet this is called entanglement, because it's expecting you to bomb and free up like both halves or something. Anyway, I want to try my possible hack solution, which I think is very sneaky. That's too late for the builder. So that wasn't quite what I wanted. No, but it does work, interestingly. So let's try that again. Well, it looks like it's going to work. I needed to build someone there much sooner as well. Unfortunately, the way I've done that has left me unable to turn there, which is no good. Did that free up a path for the black? It did. That's quite nice. And then they would just... Oh no, they have to build here. And then they wouldn't be able to bash their way out, so something feels wrong about this. This doesn't feel like a very good hack. I think what we need is both paths to help each other bomb. That's what's actually happening here. Like the first white lemming here will actually blow a hole for both of these sets. This feels sort of more like what I would expect. And we need bomber efficiency by using one bomber to clear out both sides. Yeah, see? What do I do here, though? That's not enough of a build. They can build there, no problem, but the white side are going to be stuck here, right? It's almost like he needs to be over this. Because you want to start building from here. And then on this side, black will bomb to get white through. And will they bomb twice? And then, I'm not sure. I'm not so sure about this anymore. I feel like all of this is got through simply by bombing here. Works for both sides, or bombing here. No, it won't quite work for both sides, actually. No, it's not. Yeah, I don't see what I need to do at this bit. Because the black's going to be up here, they can't interfere with what's going on here. Maybe this is just a simple bomb on the white side. Let's try it. Quite a lot of lemmings dying, but that's fine. I think that's too low. Yeah, it is. Well, they'll all be trapped there for a little while. When I think about that, maybe someone needed to fall down and bomb during the build. That's what it was. One of the lemmings that was going to die anyway. It's pretty close. It's probably you, right? No, it was you. And I want you to bomb just before you fall off. That was too late. Let's try that. So why didn't that work? Because it was too low down. So it did blow some stuff up, but it was too late. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to this side. There we go, slightly earlier. Way too early. Wow, this is really precise, if this is what is intended. Yes, there we go. Now I need to do something about these guys. I just think I blow up white, right? Or is this too big? I think I have to blow up someone on black, actually. Well, that didn't quite work. Maybe it would have been safe. Let's try him a bit later though. That was exactly the same. Try it one more time. It's pretty quick to get there. This is at least a pretty fast level. Oh, missed it. No, that actually just straight up doesn't work. Okay, then we won't do that. Instead, we're just going to bomb white. Oh, so that is too long. Okay, well, I've got another idea. Even later, let's get you up here. That did not bomb through there. Has to be a basher in white right at the end. So there must be somewhere precise where I can bomb this last one. That wasn't it. Can't be any higher. Maybe it can be slightly higher. Maybe there was a way just before that. Because I know those upward diagonal slopes are they're built out of like 4 bits. So I think we can probably get one slightly different. Like right there. No, he's then off the side. It's like I want him to be right here, like ever so fractionally before that. This may not be possible, but I will give it another shot. So I sort of want you... How far do you go? Is it exactly 1 block? Yeah, like that. Ah, that's it. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, let's just turn to number 3. Now I need white to bash through this. And I'm going to need the basher to explode. Hopefully that's it. Yes, I think that's everything. Looks like I should have enough lemmings. Okay, well that was again just lots of very precise bombing levels here, but I guess it is the end of taxing rank, so that's probably fine. How far did we get? I haven't really got time for another level. Area 59, level 59. I can imagine end of the rank, probably. I got 3 levels done this time. Next video might be just the last 2 for the end of taxing. If there's going to be, I imagine the last level of taxing will probably be harder than like the first level of mayhem. That tends to be how this sort of thing goes. So yeah, hopefully next time it'll be the end of taxing rank. So thank you for watching again. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.